Hey everyone, Scott here from InspireX. Hey, going to go through a new product called Connecti with you right now. This is just a real quick race through of hybrid learning, high flex learning, and what's possible. I'm running this through a screen capture utility, but the cool thing about what I'm doing here is this can be run through lecture capture, some UC, some Zoom, some Teams, and you're going to get the full content share experience. Because the cool thing about Connecti is it allows us to capture a camera and share it with multiple sources. That's something that isn't being done today, because once Zoom gets that camera, especially the web camera, the one I'm talking to you at the moment in, no one ain't gonna get that. And so yeah, that's part of the challenge. However, we've solved that challenge, and we realized that it makes hybrid high flex learning a really kind of good rich situation. The other thing is in low technology spaces, we're able to do a lot more with Connecti, and so you're almost able to get some of those teaching tools that you're used to using, so say a document camera or looking at that traditional whiteboard, which I've got over there. You're going to see in a second that we can start to leverage that in the actual teaching space, in the teaching of remote students. So let's get into it, and I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. So probably going to be 5 minutes or so, but let's see how I go. So let's just talk about the window here at the moment. I've got a little product called Connecti. This is our product down here, and you see that there's a couple of window streams running. Okay, I've got my main webcam here. I've got my phone, which you'll see in just a second in the next view, pointing at a whiteboard, and I'll come up to that in just a second. And then I've got this other camera just for orientation over here, and you can see just there, that's my camera feed at the moment. So I'm going to come back to Connecti in a little bit. What's this here? This is everyday PowerPoint. If I hit escape, you'll see that I've got PowerPoint running. How am I snapping my screens? That's a Windows Power Toys feature. It's a free product, and I can talk you through that on another video. But effectively what it lets you do for free, it gives you the ability to set your screen real estate up just how you'd like it. What I've chosen to do is a main content window with a couple of video stream windows, and then I got kind of like, I've just got photos here. This is like Paint. This is the free product and kind of cool. And this is, I've got a few of our own products down here, and I didn't even know that this was a feature, but yeah, I can sort of set myself up for that. So over here, PowerPoint. One little trick that I'm doing with PowerPoint is I don't want PowerPoint to start and take over the entire screen. I'm just going into the browse by an individual window button here. By default, it sets present by a speaker full screen, but you just choose this one down here and click OK. And then whenever you press F5 or start a screen show, or however you start your screen show, you see that the slideshow that we show with Connecti is in that window, which is really cool. So let's do a few things. Let's start to play a little bit. So if, for example, I wanted to jump up and use my whiteboard, my low-tech whiteboard as a teaching tool, what I can do is I can just cruise across here with this layout. These are just windows. There's nothing. It's windows. I maximize that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up over here. Sorry, my voice is probably going to go, but I am just going to rub out something and write something quickly on the whiteboard. It's probably important to know that maybe a lapel microphone might be what you want, and you can pick up those fairly cheaply to have a Wi-Fi or lapel microphone. Works with that as well. But basically, you get the idea. It's very legible as to what I write. Maybe my writing's not legible, but certainly you can read that quite comfortably on the far end. And when I choose to minimize again, my desktop's back, my PowerPoint's back there again, and I'm ready to teach again, which is really cool. So this content area at the moment, I'm running PowerPoint, and I showed you how to run PowerPoint in that area there. The cool thing about it, because it's Windows, yeah, if I've got Excel and it's kind of snapped to the area, I can be doing Excel in the area. If I've got OneNote, yeah, I could be using some OneNote. Actually, that was interesting. I was doing some playing with this before. This is a touchscreen. Like my laptop is a touchscreen. You can see my laptop is just here. I'm going to grab that now. I'm just going to pinch that down. Pinch it down a little bit. So I've zoomed it in. You can see what the students are experiencing. I'm bringing that back up again. And then basically I want to point out that, hey guys, this is the bit you need to concentrate on. So I've got some annotation in OneNote. I've also got pinch zoom on cool things. Here's another cool thing. With a normal Windows annotator, this is a free one called G Ink. I can pop up an annotation tool, I can pick my color here, and then I can draw over anything. So, and I can do it with my finger if I want, but I'm also doing it with my mouse at the moment. And, you know, and I'm saying, guys, you got to concentrate on this area. Don't listen to this guy talking, concentrate on the actual image. Or if I've got myself my whiteboard there, let me just get that out of the way. Let me get this. And all I'm doing is I'm just hovering over the Connecti icon. I'm choosing my whiteboard. I'm popping that whiteboard up, and then I'm putting back on G Ink, and I'm going, guys, don't forget it's launch time. Yeah, this is important. Don't like that color. Let me give you a little contrast over here. I'll take a bit of blue out. I'll even do it with my finger just to make sure that we can really rub that in, if you know what I mean. Once again, this is being recorded, so the cool thing about it is that the students can replay this, and they're getting the emphasis points that I'm trying to get across, which is really, really cool. So I'm liking that a lot. So, you know, another classic Keep Teaching tool today is, of course, video. So where would we be at without YouTube, for example? Let's make my YouTube clip. Let's see, let's pull up a YouTube clip over here at the moment, and you'll see now what I'm about to do. I've got this YouTube clip maximized, right? I'm going to double click on it, and this is how the Windows tool works. I'm just holding the Shift key down, click and drag, and you see my zones appear. Now that's snapped to space, so now I've got that. That's that tool, Power Toys. It's really cool. Cool fancy zones. These are fancy zones. The nice thing about that, once again, if I felt like it, I could go, oh, hey, I might annotate over that quickly. So I choose my annotator. I start my annotator. I choose what color pen I want. I can use my finger. And go, guys. This is the area here. It's the nucleus. This is what we've got to get over. You guys have got to know that by the end of this period. It's super important. And of course, we can then get rid of that, and we can play the video. And kind of cool. It's kind of a cool, rich learning experience, and away we can go. The other really cool teaching tool, of course, is when stuff's happening in the background and we want to get your chat up. It's Windows. So all we've got to do, I've got Slack here, but this could be any chat tool whatsoever. And so it's like, you know, guys, post your stuff into the Slack chat below. Let it all come through, and that way we can learn a lot more. So, you know, really, I mean, that's the essence. It's just using Windows. So Connecti is a downloadable tool. There's a 30-day free trial. You can try it for 30 days, obligation free, no problems. Download it, and there'll be a few videos like this that will show you. Let me just pause this guy, because otherwise it looks like both of us are talking. Nice photo. Yeah, basically you can download it. You can then install it on your regular laptop. You don't need any extra tools. Okay, for this one, I have my laptop, which is a touch laptop. I do have a microphone to try to make it sound a bit better. I have a $100 USB Logitech camera doing its thing. I have my, let me just bring this guy up a little bit. So I'm just going to go to my Logitech camera. I'm going to bring it up nice and big so you can see it all. You can see here, I've got my low-tech whiteboard. This is my microphone. That's my laptop. And this is a camera. This camera is running a wireless video streaming tool that's free called NDI. I'll talk about that another day, but that's how I'm getting the whiteboard captured. So that's just my camera, my phone, no extra. So the only thing that I've got here beyond my computer is a $100 Logitech cam, and I've got a microphone to make my voice sound a little better. Hopefully the quality will prove out. And then the rest is Windows-like in its use. So I'm hovering down here. I know what I've got. That's my whiteboard. That's my other camera. That's my, and I can show you, like I could bring my MacBook in, and I can be bringing that into the whole thing as well, all just ingesting straight from Connecti onto this straight laptop. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the aim here with Connecti is to try to get some really rich learning, assist with some of the pressures of high flex and hybrid learning, especially the remote learning, to try to give educators and academics and teachers, just that little bit of extra richness in what they do, but really like having a lectern at home. The other cool thing about this, which will be another video, is that this product integrates with a professional audiovisual system in a classroom. So that's a whole other field, and we're going to go onto that real soon. But rest assured that this is designed not to replace the Pro AV in the room. It's actually designed to marry it so that it gives an in-classroom remote teaching experience like no other. And so we're loving Connecti. We're having a really good time with it. Launch is happening at the end of October 2020. So come along. Like I said, download it for free. Try it. It's different professional audio visual because you can download it and within 5 minutes you can be going. That's a lot different to getting and purchasing a hardware switcher and doing your thing. So that's it from me. Over and out. Leave any questions in the comments below. Feel free to reach out and contact me. I'm Scott. I'm from InspireX. Have a fantastic rest of your week and download Connecti now.